Welcome back to Learning the Tarot. Today we're talking about the Six of Wands. So again, I've talked about this before, but we're telling a sort of story throughout the cards, and so we are just continuing from where we were from card 5 to now card 6. And so now, if this card is upright, it means that whatever the obstacle was from the Five of Wands, you've overcome it. And so that could be the imposter syndrome, the marketing, whatever. Again, I'm using the example of writing a book because the whole time that's all I could think about, as I nearly dropped my phone, but that's the only thing I could think about when I was researching for these cards was like the journey of writing a book. So basically, if it's upright, this is in the writing journey. You've overcome either your marketing struggles or the imposter syndrome, and you're once again happy and confident in your writing, in the book you just published, and just your overall career as a writer or author. Not even just as a career, but just your future of being an author, because some people don't want it as like a full-time job. They want it as just like a random side gig, and that's fine. A lot of us, though, we would prefer to do that full-time. Now, if it's reversed, I feel like this is just a reminder that things take time. This is the card that represents like the frustration and just the like exhaustion that comes from not having what you wanted to have happen. For example, you might be really saddened and frustrated and just beaten down by the fact that your sales aren't where you want them to be, or that your book isn't being perceived the way you thought it would. You really thought this was going to be like the next like Twilight, and it would be the next Harry Potter, and in reality you might have like 3 readers and you're like, well, damn, like that's not where I thought it would go. But when this card pulls up reversed, it's a reminder that like even though you're feeling all of this disappointment of where you wanted it to be and it's just not, keep going. It just takes time and patience, and even though you want to give up, this is not the time to give up. Stay focused, stay persistent, and just keep going. Now, of course, there's other ways that obviously you could look at this card. Again, I'm using the focus of writing a book because that's what's pertinent to my life, because I could try to like switch this into my career here on YouTube. It just doesn't feel the same. It really doesn't. It's much more compact of a version of like what you would be going through versus writing a book. And I feel like a lot of this like tarot like journey that we're on with the wands specifically, it really is following the like situation of being an author. And so I'm really curious where it's gonna end, because like I don't know these cards well enough to be like, oh yeah, we're leaning towards this, which is the King of Wands. I don't know what it means, so I don't know where it ends up eventually going, but we'll get there. I still haven't even looked up those notes yet. I've only gone up to the 10 of Wands, and then I'm like just getting these recorded, and then I will get those recorded at a later time and get those notes done at a later time. But for now, I'm like, this week I'm just focusing on these ones. So I'm very excited to see where the wands end up going, because at this point it's really told this story and it is fit so closely for the journey of being an author because like every card, it just leads the story along. So anyways, I would love to hear how you interpret this card in the comments down below. Huge thank you to my patrons. I'll have their names here on the screen if you'd like to support me and get access to exclusive content. It is patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. Make sure to like and subscribe. I post every single day, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.